Webcam work. Action webcam. Webcam is on. Webcam is off. Webcam is on. Webcam is off. Bruh. 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 Activate. Bruh. Hello, Fredlings. I am Claude from Chicago. We are here for real people with the real creativity in real time. Fredlings, never give up. And I want to you today. We are back playing some Planet Zoo today. And you might be wondering, why does it say episode 6, but there's only 2 episodes on YouTube? That is a great question. Because episode 3, 4, and 5 have already been live streamed and recorded on Twitch. So those episodes are already on their way to be edited. So make sure you watch those when they finally come out. Before we get too far in here, all of these streams are brought to you by our great Patreons that are currently out there, tip donators, our old Twitch subscribers, our old Twitch bit donators, and all of our merchandise holders. So if you want to help support out the channel in any sort of way, please make sure you do. But before we get too far, and we're done with the promo after this, we have a brand new series coming out for our Patreons that will be exclusive videos, and eventually they'll come out onto YouTube roughly about a month later or a couple weeks later. I'm not sure yet, but eventually they'll be coming out. But it's going to be exclusive content coming up here. For that, there's already one video out. But yes, I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. We are finally back. If you guys are not up in the loop in our Discord, which is a link is in the description down below. I had a very long work week, and I got laryngitis, viral laryngitis, so I was unable to unfortunately stream for y'all the past couple days. So we have 5 streams to make up, so we are making up one of those streams right now as we speak. And one of those streams that we are making up is the beautiful Planet Zoo. So yeah, like I said, we have 3 videos that are coming out, but the last one we recorded was the jaguar habitat. So this is some of our zoo for people that are new here and haven't had an opportunity to watch some of our videos. We have our jaguars over here, and they have a beautiful exhibit. We have on the inside down here the brown bears. We have the beautiful brown bear exhibit. Then we have the moose exhibits down here. Then on the inside we have our penguin exhibits. Where are our penguins? And then we have our tortoises and, yeah, I think they're both tortoises. Yeah, Galapagos tortoise, and then we have our Abram tortoise. But today, I really want to work on some of our habitats on the outside and kind of remake this pathing here for our staff room. So what I was thinking that we work on is our South America habitat. This is kind of naked over here. We have 2 options. We have option number 1 is fill this area in with a small little habitat, which would be the correct thing to do, or leave it open. I mean, I've been to the zoo twice this year with a really good friend of mine. We could. There's actually a lot more open areas than you think at a zoo. We might be able to put some park benches out here. That might be something that might be interesting to do. Or build something down here, which this would have to be removed. I have something in mind, but I want to see what you guys are saying in chat. Liam says, hello, Claude and everyone. Claude can speak. Yes. So my voice has sort of gotten back to new pretty much Friday, Saturday last week. You know, the other day. And now I just have a cough and whatever. I don't have COVID. Tests came back negative. So, or a strep throat. So that was the best thing that's happened. Oh, yes. For people that do not know, there was a brand new content update the other day for Planet Zoo. And it looks like they introduced small wooden habitat gates. So I think this episode is legitly speaking to us, isn't it, Liam? I think what we're going to do is we're going to have some sort of... Honestly, I would love to have a llama. I want one of those llama areas where people can kind of come in and, like, pet the llamas and stuff like that. Because I saw that, I just was not rich enough to use that opportunity there. Okay, before we get too far, let's start doing some of this tedious stuff here. Apparently I forgot this is Planet Zoo, Planet Coaster, because this is on a build grid, so it's not going to be that easy to move. So I'll put this here. Put this here. Put this here. Put this here. Put this over here. Put this over here. And put this over here. So now we got this stuff moved around. We should be able to just delete this in theory. We're going to have to reconnect these pathways up. Let's pray it's that easy to reconnect. Because this gave us a heart attack last time, if you remember, Liam. There we go. So that looks good enough. This is backstage area. It's never going to be seen. And it will never be like that. That's just a very temporary thing. But, oh, do they have the... Hey, they got the Planet Coaster music going! Who's listening to this? Is that... Where's the speaker at? Oh, are these the speakers? Or those are lights. I gotta love that. Alright, beautiful. Let's turn the sound back down just a little bit. And let's turn on our music in the game. Settings, soundtrack volume. Turn that up to like 60. Odd. Play. Alright, so what I was thinking is South America habitat llamas. Like a petting zoo llama thing. So, I think llamas can be petted. I don't know if anybody can actually legitly go inside of the llama area. But just like at a real zoo, it's going to be really kind of crappy. I mean, why would there be one area that's crappy when everything else is like a multi-million-dollar project? You know what I'm saying? That just doesn't make sense, Claude. It doesn't make sense. So, how about this? We'll build the llamas and see what happens. So, it's been a minute. I think the last time we played, last time we played or last time we posted a Planet Coaster video was February 19th. I can't remember which one it is. Last time we streamed this, or the last time I posted it, I can't remember. Okay, so let's go into, I actually don't know how I should start. It's been a minute since I played this game. Okay, so llamas, I don't think llamas are going to be crazy. And I do want people to be able to see them. We don't need like a glass wall. I think a fence will be more than adequate. Like a chain link fence. Low, semi-transparent, climbable, not watertight. Okay. So what I was thinking is in the zoos, from what I've seen, they're not as big of paths as this. I mean, I've only been to one zoo my entire life, so I guess I'm going off of that one experience. There's not many paths like this except for the main entrance. Then after that, it kind of splits off and gets to really thin paths. Congestion kind of high. So this might be the end of this large path. But what happens is when you get to an area, it's sort of like this, where it comes up and it kind of weaves through the area. Speaking of weaving through the area, what I want to do is let's grab this wood here. And let's continue this pathway as much as we can. We can't go too wide because the game is going to be a little bit tricky with that. But what we're going to do, though, So hopefully we can connect this to a solid area. Curb on ground path, yes. Are we doing custom things? No, we're not. We are using custom things up to this point, but what I wanted to do is I kind of want this to kind of come down so that people can, like, in theory, take a shortcut, but, you know, they can see some more animals. I don't know. That's how I have it envisioned, at least. So let's grab our smooth tool, smooth this out a little bit so it doesn't look so weird. Liam says, yay! I can watch my TV because you are on YouTube. Perfect. I mean, I hate how there's these bumps, these random bumps here. But that's just sometimes this game won't let you do what you want to do. Here we go. It still has that bump there, but it's not. I won't die on that. Liam asks. Let's just change this real quick, Liam. Liam asks. We're going to start building our habitat when we're done with this, though. How is your new job going? Well, the job that I currently have is just a freelance gig thing. And what we did the other day, and there will, oh, by the way, that starts again tomorrow, because it's a freelance gig for 2 tournaments. So, but yeah, it was really fun. It was really fun. Thank you for asking. So the first thing that I did was, I was at the Nike Tournament of Champions, which was in downtown Chicago, at the McCormick Place. If you haven't been there, or if you haven't been to Chicago, it's a absolutely ginormous facility. There was 2 rooms. Didn't realize to the 3rd day that there was 2 sections of the tournament going on. We were in the small room with 32 courts. And the other room that we saw had 35 courts going at one time for one tournament. So that meant that there was 67 courts going all at one time. It was a huge event. It was very exciting. Out of all of those courts, your boy Claude from Chicago, thankfully, was blessed or lucky enough, or whatever way you want to say it, with being, I had the main courts. Me, my boy Paul, and my boy Andre had the main courts. So there was only 2 main courts that held, you know, that did everything. So what we did was we rotated around. Andre didn't want to work as much as me and Paul, but we rotated around and we just covered those games. So out of everyone there, the top teams got to play on that one area. This fence is actually not so bad, this metal fence. I feel like maybe when we start getting out over here, I kind of want to use that. It's not actually that bad. Like, maybe if we get down more over here. But yeah, so we recorded those on the final day. On the final day, we had, you know, the championship games. And what happened was ESPN was there, Avi. You know, ESPN got to do what ESPN does. And I was on the court working right before ESPN showed up, and I had to watch the camera for, you know, for the time. So I sat there, and they said, "Hey, Claude, we need you to watch the camera. You just stand next to ESPN guys and do whatever." ESPN shows up. Well, we actually had a break before this while ESPN was setting up. I talked to ESPN for a little bit, but they were setting all their stuff up from the night before to the day up. So there was actually like a little break. So me and Paul kind of went around and explored and found those other courts. But while ESPN was setting the rest of their stuff up for the rest of the day and double checking, they just had me sit over there and chill and talk with them. And I sat there and talked to the audio guy. And the audio guy, there was, I wouldn't call him a PA. Another guy, though. And then the producer, I got to talk to her. And just some other cool things like that. So, yeah, I got a lot of time just, like, kind of, like, hanging out and doing that sort of stuff. I found that, like, really exciting. Learned a lot of tips and stuff. Gave the one guy my business card because the producer was just a little too busy to sit there and talk. Plus, I didn't really think of it off the top of my head. No one called or anything. Not expecting anybody to call. The whole point of that experience was just to sort of sit there. I helped the audio guy, what's it called, do crowd control and wrap some cables for the kindness of my heart. I was getting paid for it, but he gave me a bunch of good tips, and I was going to do my best to give him some help back as much as I could. He wanted me to do some crowd control once the game was over, and then so did the other guy, so I blocked everyone from coming in. But yeah, it was the Nike Tournament of Champions, and it was the there was two championships. There was the 16U and then the 17U. But our company that I worked for and will be working for Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday this week. It's gonna be some long days again, Liam. Very long days again. But the company that I work for, you 100% know. It's like the conglomerate, you would know. It's Sports Radar. You'll see Sports Radar at the end of any sports broadcast of all time. But that's their conglomerate, and I was like, holy shit. But yeah, it was pretty fun. I will have to do that all again tomorrow. Tomorrow, thankfully, I don't have to get there super early, but the next days after that I will. Tomorrow I start at 1:30. I just typed in Liam for llama, by the way. Llama. Alright, what kind of llamas we can get? We can get... Why are they llamas look different? Do boy and girl llamas just look different? Alright, let's order... Oh no, they're the same. Okay, let's grab one male llama. Bloop. And then let's order one female llama. Bloop. And then they should be coming on in. Perfect. Claude gets a job at ESPN. Hey, man, hopefully one day we will. As long as I keep trying. Keep trying. It's been very busy. It's been some very long days. Even though I had laryngitis and stuff like that, I've been working on a lot of scripts. And the one history script is where's my nearly done, Liam. Nearly done. It's been working on this for about a month now. It's kind of getting a little bit annoying. But I'm working on a new history video. It's probably going to take us at least another week or two to get stuff. Honestly, because if I have the next 4 days coming up, really hard work, it probably won't be done for another like 2 or 3 weeks, unfortunately. Because tomorrow I go from 1:30. We're going to start building a lava habitat for people that are just tuning in or are here. Also, make sure you like and comment, by the way, if you have not. Liking and commenting actually does more than subscribing. If you were actually trying to help out a channel. Okay, but what was I trying to get to? Yeah, so that's my, we're building the llama habitat. Okay, what I wanted to say is for our Patreons, which is Liam and Meep, and eventually the regular YouTube community, because it will be coming out, is we are going to be doing a little series, a brand new series that is coming up that will be exclusive to Patreon or Patreons coming up very soon. I hope y'all are excited for it. I can't explain what it is now because I haven't recorded a single episode of it, but this is actually something that most definitely when you actually donate money, this is like a legitly finally where the money goes back. It actually is getting used. It actually is getting used. Maybe let's put this on a hill a little bit. We actually have this on a hill. Everything that I usually do in Planet Coaster or Planet Zoo or in Minecraft usually tends to be flats. And I think I'm going to continue doing that as well here. But, yeah, so I have a new series that's going to be coming out. It is because the Patreons voted the other day on an exclusive content. And they came up with in real life content, with such as vlogs, behind the scenes, that sort of stuff. But I have something even better than both of those, which it actually does include. It kind of is a vlog, but it isn't at the same time. But it is, but it isn't. And I think Simon would know. I think you guys would know if you've been here long enough what it could be. The key word was Simon. Alright, the only issue with this llama thing is people in this game hate it when they can see these staff doors. Honestly, it's a zoo, so why the hell are people... This isn't... They should have done that shit for Planet Coaster. But for Planet Zoo, no. They should have never done that. Is this a big enough llama habitat, Liam? I don't know. That's probably what he was saying right now. I don't know. How the hell am I supposed to know? And for that comment, Liam, I would probably also say I agree. I actually don't know either. Liam says, put down a fence so they can't see it. The only issue is, yeah, the tortoise one will be... Oh, no! What am I doing? The tortoise one won't be that hard. I mean, I'm not... The tortoise one, I'm not actually too concerned about. That one, yeah, we can just throw a fence down or whatever. But I'm talking about this one because I have it... I mean, I guess I'm really bad at explaining stuff sometimes. But right now, I have it so that this walking path is completely 360, so people can, like, walk around it. What I could do, though, is I can make the walking pathway go underground. Like, go in, like, a little tunnel or something. Or I could just make this not 360. Oh, this is most definitely, like, a llama petting area. This is, like, small enough. This actually doesn't look that bad. I do what I can every once in a while. I think I shut off my mic. I do what I can every once in a while, Liam. Okay? All right, let me just check my phone real quick. Turn off. There's actually a lot of comments that I got from. All right, we're good to go. Sorry, y'all. I'm just making sure that I'm doing this new thing. I guess I could show you guys what I'm doing. So I'm doing this new thing where I have. Why can I not go back to live? So I'm doing this new manage my life sort of thing. So this is what I got from God, that one book that I read. God, which one was it? I got it from that one book that I read though. And oh God, what is his name? David Peterson. There's a book that Yellowstone recommended, but it gives you something good to go off of. I've been doing this for 3 days. This is the third day now. And it kind of gives you just a step by step of what you should do. You should have 8 hours of sleep, 8 hours of vocation, which is work, which this is what I'm doing right now is vocation. 4 hours of health and recreation, 2 hours of study and preparation, and 2 hours of extra service without pay. Now, considering the first week when I ever do any sort of challenges and long-term stuff, a dangerous animal has escaped. Where? Are you talking about a penguin? No, the bear actually escaped. The bear actually escaped! How the hell did the bear escape? Okay, well, the bear escaped, y'all. The bear is actually quite smaller than all these people. These people would be all dead. Maybe the bear just wants to eat some penguins. I called a veterinarian. The veterinarian... Hurry up! Alright, here she comes. We need more vets. I thought we had another vet spot over here. I like the sleep and the vacation part of it. Oh, that's vocation. The people are running towards the bear. LOL. Some people don't know that there's a bear on the loose. Where did the bear go? The bear's just sitting in its place. Wait. Whoa. Where the hell are you going? Whoa! Oh, she doesn't even care. They don't even care. Okay, I don't know how that bear escaped. I thought it said something along the lines of... They got protesters now. But how did it escape, Liam? That's a real good question. Habitat. Traversable area. Maybe the bear climbed this tree. It doesn't say this tree... This tree is not climbable in-game, though. As you see, it would have a red... I'm trying to show you what a climbable tree would look like. Okay, so a climbable thing would be this green, actually a green outline. See, there's like this soft green in there. I mean, in theory, this would be climbable if this was a real bear. I think a bear would be able to get up it. I don't know. It's all fixed now, so it doesn't really matter. But somehow it glitched out. Game stuff. Yeah, you know that. Okay. Well, yeah, this is going to be perfectly covered up. We're just going to throw some things in there. Where is my staff and stuff? So we have 2 vets. They have no work zone. We're going to hire another vet. And educators, by the way, are... I read this new update. The educator, this guy here and girl. These educators actually, before, needed a scheduled area to do stuff. But now the educators will actually just walk around and start talking to people. That's literally... You don't even have to pay them anymore. How long does this thing stay up on the side of the screen for this... Oops. They made the folders inside of this now weird. Like, now I can't look at my folders. I wanted to change that, but I guess there's been a Streamlabs update as well, too. I don't know what's going on. Okay, but let's get back to working. Okay, so we need to have it so that the llamas can come on in and we can have some cool things with llamas. Everyone likes llamas. I like llamas. Liam likes llamas. We all like llamas. All right, so what we're going to do, we're going to have a door. I mean, people are going to be kind of a little bit upset because they can see this. I really don't care, honestly, anymore. I thought I cared. Now I don't care. But we're going to put the door probably, like, I'm trying to match it up as close as possible to this thing. Of course, if the game would allow us to. So we put a door right there. You know what? This does look weird. You actually wouldn't see the gatekeepers come in and out. I don't know how I would fix that, honestly. That's not a now fixed thing. I think I have an idea where I can kind of cover it up, but... Alright, let's see our llamas, though. We have 2 llamas. Let's select them both. Let's send them over to our zoo. Yeet. And then let's grab ourselves a little staff pathway back here. It won't... It's not eligible to be hooked up. It's obstructed. Bro, what? Oh, it's Planet Zoo shenanigans. We'll connect it there, and I just really wanted this to, like... kind of like get really tucked away. Not the tree bark. I'm not looking for that. I'm looking for this, is it gravel? What is this? This is a cobblestone path, like Minecraft, you know? There we go. That's exactly how I wanted that. All right, but what I'm thinking here, though, Liam and everyone else, is we build like a little fake doors. There's like a double door to get in. You know, like some of those houses have like 2 double doors, like real close to each other, and it doesn't make any sense at all. That's what I'm planning on doing. All right, where the hell are my llamas, y'all? Oh, here they come. Claude forgot how to play Planet Zoo, LOL. Alright, here we go. Here's our llamas. I think the llamas are good to go. They don't need anything else, right? Liam, just throw them in there and just say done. Llamas want some more short grass. They have more than enough room. I can honestly get a third one in. I can get 3 llamas in. A llama needs 300 square meters. Because there's 2 of them in there and they need 600. We have 1,005. They need, like, no plants. Alright. Whatever the hell the llamas say. You know, we do what we can every once in a while. Let's go to species. Let's go to llamas. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K. Llama. Alright, so what can we get for our little llama boys and girl? Well, they're going to need some sort of shelter. What I've seen in a lot of zoos in real life is they just have one of these bad boys eat it down and say, good luck. And honestly, I think that's what we might go with. But we're going to do something a little different than that. We're going to throw that down so we don't forget what it looks like, though. We're going to do something like that. Well, what we do need to do is, I like having natural water in all of my habitats. And where would the water naturally go? That's a good question, Liam. I'm assuming maybe in this area here? Just, it doesn't have to be too deep because the llamas don't actually, like, need water. They don't need water. So what we'll do is we'll kind of put it here. Grab our smoothing tool. We'll smooth it out. We'll grab our water. And we'll say yeet. We'll undo the water because we messed up our smoothing over here. Smooth this out. Don't poop in my water. Yeet. And now we have water. Now how are the llamas doing? Llamas have lost a lot of square footage of land, though. So they cannot get any more llamas in here. But that doesn't matter because we do whatever the hell we want. It's so weird because I have to look to the side and it always looks like I'm looking at the camera like this. Should be always looking at the camera like this. Or like this! Okay, well, we got some water. All that matters. Okay, let's click on one of our llamas. What do they need? Well, they're going to need food. Avi. So let's go back into our habitats over here. And let's find them some food. So they actually like these scratching trees, apparently. Didn't think llamas would like that. And apparently this is too close to put to that fence over there. So what we'll do is we'll put in a scratching tree right to... What is this? South American shelter? Oh, look at how big this is. It's a golden llama temple! That's huge. I actually don't like where this tree is placed, though, at all. Kind of want the tree to be placed over here. I'm sorry, llamas. Okay. Llamas also like this scratching tree, which is like nearly the same as that one. But they're going to need water and they're going to need some food. So, I'm thinking that we could add the like we're going to have like a little house over here. So I'm going to put the little house in a little later. So I'll put the water there because they're going to have their own little house. And then they're going to need a food bin. So they have their little food bin like over here, like in the house. They like to grab ball, but I think I thought llamas were lazy. So we're going to put a feeder ball in. They're more than adequate, 80% happy. And I don't care that that they might think that there's not enough room. I don't care what the protesters say either, Liam. I don't care. What we're going to do is we're going to order 2 more llamas. Adopt this one. Adopt this one. And even though there's not enough room, they're coming in to the habitat. I don't care. We do not care. All right, but what do the llamas like? They actually do want a little bit of coverage. They don't need it, though. So let's go into our nature. Let's go in. So this is how we do this. So we click. It's actually easy. You click on this. You go click tempered, grassland, taiga. Then we click on South America, and now it gives you exactly what they want and need. So there's actually not a lot of stuff. And here comes some more llamas. These llamas are going to get beefing. But we don't want to go over the coverage. So what we'll do is we'll add in one of these bushies here. Kind of stick that through. What is this? These are the Brackland bushes. Llamas need more room. They'll be fine, Liam. They'll be fine. You have all that land. They'll be fine, Liam. They'll be fine. They'll be fine. They'll be fine. All right, let's... Okay, Liam, let me look. Oh my god, yes! The llamas are not mad, Liam. They're not mad. They're not mad. They're not mad. It's 884 meters we have of space, and they only want 700. They only want 700. They're perfectly fine. They're perfectly fine, Liam. Thank God. Thank God. They don't want any more land. Thank goodness. Yes, we did something right. I really thought they were all 300. That also proves that I know nothing about this game at all. And I never claim that I do. I don't claim that I do. I just play it. Ooh, what is this tree? This is a big tree. What is this? What is this tree? A bloop blop blop? I call it the peep peep plants. This is a big tree. That's a big tree. That's a big tree. Until you build their house. Until you build their house. Sorry, I turned the mic off. Liam. All right, let's start construction on their house before I forget. Okay, so the reason why I'm not using this, which is actually really nice, I want to copy some of our design from our previous building. So let's go into our construction, and let's go into... I believe this is some sort of stone. Which should be... What is this called? It's not as easy as... This is called Temple Wall. So we're going to grab our Temple Wall here. Perfect. So this is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to copy how they did this. Like, legit, I'm just copying what they did, but with a different stone type. So why can't I just... If I'm just copying them, why can't I just take this apart and add in my own pieces? That's a good question. I actually don't know. I don't think there's a triangle piece. There is. Okay, this is going to be way easier than I thought it would be. Okay, this is... You know, that's literally what we're doing. Okay, so let's delete this. Grab our temple wall. I think this temple wall was actually 1 meter. Okay, and then what is this one? This is slope at 1 meter. And then what is this? These are brick archways. That was just one too low. So Planet Zoo actually does know how to build stuff, huh? I didn't think the game was able to do something like that. Here we go. Bling Blong tree. Most definitely, that was a Bling Blong tree. Most definitely, Liam. It's just very difficult sometimes with this placing of the walls in Planet Zoo. Feels like it's a little bit more fine-tuned than in Planet Coaster. Okay, perfect. And then there's some sort of arch. Now, I don't think we actually... Are there arches? There are these temple wall arches. This is red. This is painted red, though. Now, I don't know if I have... Oh, there is, Liam. Okay, this actually looks a lot weirder than the, than I thought it would. Alright, perfect. This is actually an original design. Not at all. Alright, I don't like how this is, green, though. It's so hard to see in this game, though, because it's just based on perspective. Alright, but that's, I mean, I guess that's close enough. Alright, let's grab this, Liam. And I guess in theory, too, you wouldn't actually have people walking all the way around this. Because I don't think you could actually walk all the way around any of the habitats. There's always, like, one side you couldn't. And realistically, there is shade. Like, where would you place this so the llamas would get the proper amount of shade? I don't know, y'all, but we're going to put it here. Now let's check on the llamas again. Their house knocked it down a little bit, I think, but not as much as you would think. And then we're going to go into our habitats again. I'm going to grab some of the cheapest bedding we can possibly find. I mean, the most expensive bedding we possibly can find, sorry. Place that in there. Like so. And then we'll click on our llama, press H for heat maps. So anything with blue is where they can travel. Even if it's this little thin, they will be able to travel through that. And now they actually need some more food enrichment. So we gave them a grazing ball. Haven't really seen them use that much, but what we can do is we can give them a feeder. Give them a feeder on this side. Now they're at 81%, and maybe another rubbing pole. I mean, they got a rubbing tree. You need to get the gold llama statues and place it on top. We could do that for you. Okay, I really don't like how this food bowl thing is here anymore. So what I'll do is I'll try to hide this away a little bit. So we'll put the food bowl on this side. And then we'll put the water bowl on this side. That wouldn't make sense, Claude. Put the food bowl on this side. With the water bowl on this side. Now this one's a pump, so it should. I think even in the game it does it. Yeah, so it drips every second. So it should always be filled. So it's not like people should go back there and like freak out. All right, and then the llamas. Let's check on them. They need no snow. Wait, they actually wait. Is that saying that they can have snow? Because this is like correct amount of snow. Because the line goes all the way to the top. All right, but they could definitely have more short grass, long grass, soil, rock. All right, what we're gonna do is gonna make this look a little bit nicer, a little bit more realistic. All right, let's grab our painting tool and let's fix this. Because I think this is, yeah, you see how, look at how weird that is. We'll give them some long grass so this doesn't look so weird. Okay. And then we're gonna grab our soil and we're gonna push this down a little bit. Paint some soil in the side. We'll put the golden llamas at the top, don't you worry. Did not forget about that. Let's put heavy soil first. I think that's what this is. One is just too small. So we'll put some heavy soil in. Like so. And then we'll grab our intensity, turn it down to 60%, grab some of our light soil. And we'll kind of do like what we were doing in Planet Coaster. You know how we were kind of like adding that sand in, that rock in sort of vibe. Kind of just tapping that in so it's not super changey. Then we'll kind of add a couple dabs here. Turn this down a little bit. Add a couple dabs here. That should be good. This is like the perfect amount of llamas. Too many more llamas, we would die. And yeah, realistically, people wouldn't be able to walk around this. So I'm not actually a huge fan of this right now. And I don't know how I would fix that. But we'll fix that in a second. Let's type in gold. And here we go. We got a lion and we got a llama. Put the llama here. And we'll grab this. Bring this to the side. It's, of course, Planet Coaster, Planet Zoo. So this thing can't ever be perfectly straight. It's fine, though. We can correct it ourselves. Put the little golden llama at the top of it, huh? Ta-da! Here we go. Got the llama up there. Perfect. And what I've noticed, I mean, I've never been at a zoo at nighttime, but the zoos close at like 5 p.m. So even in the winter, it's just getting dark outside. So it's not like, I mean, I've never been to the zoo at wintertime either, but if the zoo's getting that dark, like the zoo's not open late. It's not open late. I'm also lagging. I love watching myself lag in the corner. Okay. How many people are watching right now? There are 4 people watching. Sweet. Thank you for watching, everybody. One of them is Liam. One of them is myself. Okay. So the llama habitat looks pretty basic. So we got to try to change this up a little bit. And if we keep placing down bushes and stuff like that, it's going to start slowly getting rid of, like Liam said, that spacing. So we'll just add in a few more bushes kind of like out of the reach of the llamas themselves. Like so. This here looks okay. It just is kind of weird. Let's check the llamas. They're just okay in space still. They actually, we have a lot more room to play. We have 149 square meters to play with if we wanted to. So we actually have a lot more room than I thought. I thought we were down to like 2. So like, don't add anything else. We do have a little bit more room. Hydrangea bushes is apparently something that they like. I love hydrangea bushes. Especially in the game, because look how beautiful they are. I had hydrangea bushes over there. Oh, look, the llamas are coming over here. They're eating my bushes. Stop! Stop! That's my bushes. What? They make noises? This is a big tree. That's a small tree. This is a medium-sized tree. And this is a big tree. We have more hydrangea bushes. More hydrangea bushes than I thought even existed. Okay. I am just one of the absolute... I mean, I'm good at detailing, as you clearly can see over here. I'm going to toot my own horn, because I am. But when I get into some spots, I just really don't know what the hell to add. Bushes! Rip. Yeah, I just don't know what to add here. I mean, I can add these rocks. Maybe I should add some rocks in the background over here. I really don't want guests seeing the... You know what we can do, Liam? That we didn't do yet is if we go into our barriers and we go into... What did I use for this? I use just concrete walls. Don't really want to use concrete walls here. I can actually... The fences are too tall to pet the llamas. Well, in theory... Pet the leaves. God, I wish I could open up this, with this new way they did this, I want to make that little source box that you're using right now, that chat box, to be a little smaller. I put it inside of a folder, but I can't open the folder up. Because I would make it a little smaller on screen. So, unfortunately, I think I have to end the stream to figure that out, but I actually don't know. But to pet the liams, yeah. Originally, that was the idea. True. But I don't know how you could do that at all in this game. And I know the lady designer actually did something with the llamas with them like that. But I actually just don't know off the top of my head. But what we can do, though, is have people look at the llamas. And I'm thinking is we go through here, make this all concrete, or cover it with a rock so people cannot see. And I think what we'll do is we'll do these right here. It's called the null barrier. We'll add the rocks on these doors so that people can't see the llamas, because obviously the llamas want to sleep every once in a while and not be disturbed. We'll add rocks all the way through the back here, put the null barriers in, and then that should be perfectly fine. Then I'll give us a little bit of detail, a little bit of different color that we actually are kind of lacking at this point. So, sort of like what we did with this, but we actually used a concrete wall. Okay, and we actually have a couple extra rocks, too. What did we use over here? We used desert rock. This is savanna. This is savanna. This is taiga. This is tempered. How are they both from South America, but I can't use cleanliness? What's the issue? Dude, I have habitat. Come on. They literally just cleaned it right when I sent it. They literally just cleaned it right when I... So this is desert rock. This is desert rock. Yeah, so there is no... I can't use those rocks. What we can use is these other ones. Let's go with savanna. Let's go with the savanna rock. Looks pretty similar, and actually has a little bit of hint of color. So what we'll do is we'll put the original... We're going to do kind of a little bit custom. So what we're doing is we're just covering this fence up with a rock. Where can I purchase my stuffed llama? Well, I think there's actually a gift shop at the front. I can't even remember TBH, but there should be a gift shop at the front. Oh, you know what I should do? I need to move this back because I actually do want some airflow in this place. The llamas are sleeping! The liams are sleeping! We'll give them a little bit of airflow. So freaking cute. Moshe! Thank you so much for coming out to stream. I'm glad I didn't nearly miss the game I bought you. What do you mean? I'm glad I didn't merely miss the game. Oh, wait. Is that a game that you didn't want me to play? Or that's a game you do want me to play? I'm kind of confused. Oh, yes. I was talking about it earlier. Now that Meep and Liam are both here, I do want to explain what we are going to be doing for the videos, because you guys both voted on the poll. So, what I have in mind, now, I'm not going to be able to do it this Friday, I don't think. I'm not going to be able to do it this Friday because I will be at work, literally from 7:30 a.m. to 9:30 p.m. But what I have in mind is something, you guys let me know how much you like this, because if you don't like it, it's unfortunately still happening because I love this idea. But what is happening is the exclusive Patreon videos are going to be pretty much a mukbangs. They're pretty much going to be a mukbang, and what I am planning on doing is I'm going to go to every food location that I possibly know to mankind. Fast food. Stuff in the city. Stuff over here. Stuff over there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to order 3 items from the menu with a common courtesy of the, obviously over the years of the donations and stuff like that. And I'm going to go in there and I'm going to vlog it. And we're going to do a food rating review vlog. And it's going to be exclusive Patreon content until one day I decide to release it on YouTube. But it's going to be exclusive content for the Patreons. Do you guys like that idea? Yes or no? I really hope you do. And if you don't, please let me know. But I was going to review them. So it'd be like, we go to, McDonald's is most definitely going to be on the list. Most definitely. Go there. What is their hamburger like? Rate that. What are their French fries like? Rate that. And then I was thinking of doing a dessert item for that third category. Because I think there needs to be a category that's desserts. Now, my sister suggested that we should do pop. I should do pop or soda pop, depending on where you're from. The only issue is I don't think I want to do soda because soda is going to be pretty similar from everywhere else. So I was thinking that I would do some sort of dessert. Now, obviously, like McDonald's would have a shake. But, for example, if I went to some, Mexican restaurant, they wouldn't have a shake. So, what do I get? So I'm planning on, doing... That's what I was, planning on, doing. But I would probably preferably go with the shakes because I'm a big fan. I love shakes. But if they didn't have a shake, I'd be like, what kind of dessert do you have? So that's my thought and idea. And I was planning on doing it Fred's Fun Food Fridays. FFFF. I don't know. I'd come up with a cooler name, but I'm not doing it every Friday because first off, we don't make that much money. Second off, Claude can't eat that much. And third off, I'm going to run out of places real quick. But I have places in mind, and I think you guys would like it. Let me read up on your comments before I forget. Where do I purchase my stuff, Llama? I'm glad I didn't nearly miss the game I bought you. I was late to stream. Oh, but I thought you were playing the game that I bought you. I'm sorry. I did promise you that, didn't I? I don't like breaking promises. I'm sorry. I completely forgot. I'm only streaming this game right now is because Liam voted on the poll originally that he wanted Planet Zoo, and I forgot to give that to him because I have laryngitis. I thought Moshe was melting. I thought I missed it. I am. They invented air conditioner. We don't need it. Well, melt. It will melt 2 days. We don't need it. Well, just melt the 2 days a year. Yep. Or just the 2 days a year. Mukbang, as long as the chomper sounds are quite quiet, then sure. ASMR. So mainly snack, desserts, snacks, or side ASMR. Simon would like KFC. Okay, so what I plan on doing is I'm trying to do the original series, the original thing. I am thinking of doing, obviously, if the first episode is not McDonald's, I don't know what to tell y'all, okay? But what is going to happen is it's going to be, I hate to give people like my examples right now, I mean, honestly. But what I'm planning on ordering, I mean, it's just going to be a hamburger, a cheeseburger, cheeseburger fried, and then a snack or a dessert. Yeah, so main, snack, dessert. And I probably will not order a pop because this is coming out of the Patreon and Twitch money. Because first off, I don't just drink pop. I just don't drink pop. Like, I mean, I do drink pop. I will grab me a pop in a minute. But I don't, like, I'm perfectly fine with water. Perfectly fine with water. But yeah, so that's what I had it planned. That gives you that vlog. That gives you a real sight. And it actually is something different that we have never actually done before. I am planning on trying to do that. Honestly, if I can, I would love to go out and record it today. Like, have something scheduled for you guys or uploaded. And it might not even be every Friday. I might actually have something recorded earlier and then just post it, you know, when it's done. That's kind of like the thing. And the reason why Liam and Moshe, I kept asking you guys, like, hey, did this video go up? Were you able to see it? It's because usually on YouTube, when you post an unlisted video, you can see the likes, the views tick up. And when Liam originally looked at it weeks ago, I didn't see it tick up at all, and I was like, shit, you know, Liam's busy as hell. I thought he sounded like he watched it. I don't know. And then Meep said was talking about it, and I was like, I didn't see it go up. That's why I was like, Meep, did you see it? So that's why I was like asking y'all if you saw it or not, because I wanted to make sure that you guys were able to see it. But we could do Patreon exclusive live streams and stuff over there. There's actually quite a lot of things we can do. The Patreon live streams actually can be done through YouTube, by the way, Liam. Might be a little bit harder for you to connect, but just how it's set up. But yeah, I'm planning on posting a lot of stuff over there. Patreon's like my new Discord, honestly. When I originally had Discord, it was like I was posting all the time. But obviously, like, I have to post on Patreon. I have to post. So I'm going to try to at least post one thing a week in terms of a poll. And I would ideally like to do those vlog food things twice a month. If not every time. But the ones that I'm planning on doing is McDonald's. McDonald's is probably getting definitely a high rating. I'm a huge advocate fan of McDonald's. Burger King, I am not a fan of Burger King. Wendy's, I used to be a fan of Wendy's. Not a fan anymore. KFC, Chick-fil-A, Sonic's. Never been to an Arby's in my life. But yeah, so I want to do that stuff, those vlogs. And then there's going to be a bunch of other things, like little Mexican restaurants, stuff in the city, stuff over here. You know, there's going to be a bunch of other cool things. So that's what I'm planning on doing. Now, some places might not have the three things, like I'm saying. So that's why I might switch up. Like, for example, there's a place called downtown that I went to with a really good friend of mine called Kong Dog. They don't sell hamburgers. They sell corn dogs. So, you know, obviously it might have to change up a little bit. But it gives you a good idea of, like, the idea that I had, if that makes sense. But I'm excited. I could most definitely eat some food. And honestly, I could eat right now. So maybe I'll go shoot a food review after this. I don't know. I got to see what my friend's doing because I think my friend really wanted to see me today. So I also want to see them too. So I'm going to see what they're doing. Now, I may have friends do guest appearances, but most of my friends don't actually want to be a part of the YouTube life. Mad respect on them for that. So, you know, it might. So if you're ever curious, I'm like, you hear people in the background and you don't see them, don't ask. They're not going to be on there. If they don't want to be on there, they're not going to be on there. They wanted to be on camera. They most definitely would have been on camera in the first place. So if you ever are curious, they might talk in the background, but that's all up to them. That's not my choice. Is this supposed to be the top? Am I putting this door upside down? Maybe this is supposed to be the top of the door. Honestly, that kind of looks like that's how it's supposed to be. No, it doesn't. No, yeah, it has to be. It has to be. It has to be. Why would there be a random step up? I really have to pee, too. I really have to pee, Liam. Okay, I'm going to read your guys' comments before I do that, though. Okay, so these are perfectly together. So what we're going to do is we're going to add in a null fence here. You know what? I'm going to actually undo that just in case. And what we're going to do is we're going to save, and we'll come back here, and we'll add in some more thing. This is not... Oh, no! No! Was this Fred City Zoo? Shit. Where's my workshop? Files you posted. Flat screen, and I posted a dump truck. A dump truck. Screenshots. Claude from Chicago. Oh, God damn it. No! Okay, workshop items. No, it's not a workshop item. Oh, no. Oh, no. I think it's gone, boys. I think it's gone, boys. Unless it's live stream zoo. Oh, God. I hope the ice machine is not done. Thankfully, the live stream, the ice cream machine hasn't really ever been down very much for me. At least, strangely enough, it has not been down. I had McDonald's Sprite yesterday. It was nice because we were viewing through the embedded, I think. Oh, thank you, Meep. That makes sense. So I can usually see it tick up. That's why I was just curious. It's like, no one's watching these. Like, I understand if you don't want to watch the video, I understand, but I just want to make sure that it worked. You know, because right now there's only 2 people. I just don't want them to be like, you know, it never worked for us. Liam watched it the moment you posted it. Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm going to try to post more on the thing. Liam voted instantaneously when I posted that new poll. The moment you posted it. Have you had Wendy's breakfast? It's good. I've never had Wendy's breakfast at all. I didn't even know Wendy's sold breakfast. I went in line to Wendy's when they had breakfast, so that was a lie. I never actually had an opportunity because when I got there, when I was at college, there was I was covering there was a graduation. It was a small graduation for CPAs or whatever, or nurses assistants, RNs. It was an RN thing. And I went in there and it said, I got in line and it said, it's going to take 15 minutes if you want to wait in line. I was like, oh, hell no. Why am I lagging? There's no lag on my thing, but it says I see my face lagging. Yeah, so that's what I did. So I haven't had an opportunity. I wasn't planning on eating a Wendy's breakfast, but I was starving. So, I mean, I would have eaten anything. So I went to Dunkin' Donuts and got a donut. And they didn't even give me the goddamn good donut that I wanted. Have you... Go pee. F to pay respects. F. Oh, no. I'm surprised you haven't done the same thing with Planet Coaster. Planet Coaster, I put those parks onto the workshop. We have halfway through Lucky Lakes. We have the movie one and the Wonder World on there. I'm going to go pee. I will be right back. So watch my... Make sure my llama doesn't move. BRB, everyone. I'll be back in 1 minute. I don't know why it's lagging, honestly. What are we streaming in? It's 720p advanced. So I am in streaming in 10. I am streaming in 1080. Which we're not. So I think that might be the issue. Let me change my thing. I'm gonna write it down to switch it up. All right, perfect. A completely abandoned countries park. Yeah, we don't talk about that one. We don't talk about that one. At least, thank God, at least the audio's not fucked. As long as it's just the visuals. Got ourselves a Shasta here. It's like the most sexiest can of all time. Like, beautiful. So, me, do you open the windows at nights and close them in the day and close the blinds or curtains? No, the windows only open lets warm air in, but I do close the blinds and the curtains and some fans. When I order fast food, they give they give me the whole order correct. That's fucking that's cap. Where are you going? Who's making your food, Liam? I want to ask everyone, before I get too far, how is everyone else's day going? I hope everyone's having a wonderful day. I do plan on seeing my friend later tonight, and if I'm not able to do that, then I'm going to take it simple, and I'm going to probably shove some food down my throat and record a vlog. And I should say every time I do one of the vlogs, I'm going to say obviously sponsored by Patreon. But what I should do is, this one's actually sponsored by Liam. Hold up the receipt and be like, yeah, he was the Patreon supporter last month. This one was sponsored by me. He was Patreon last month. And when we get to episode 3, be like, this one was sponsored by Liam, July 2020 on Twitch. This was sponsored by, you know. Go back and be like, okay, so what I want to do is I want to continue making our habitats beautiful, but I want to read some of the llama lore to us. So let's go to the Zoopedia. General information: llamas are domesticated. Congratulations, guys, domesticated. The llama, or the lam jamal, is a species cool. Okay. What about they're found in South America. Cool. They can be found in Ecuador, Peru, Bolivia, Chile, and Argentina. Social needs. Llamas are social animals that live in mixed herds. Males often form very close bonds. And members of the llama group have constantly changed their social ranking based on small fights within a herd. This consists of spitting, ramming, neck wrestling, and kicking. Reproduction. Males who want to mate would chase females, and if one is repetitive, she will lie down. Receptive? Receptive? I don't even know what that word means. Google time. RECEP.
Receptive.
Oh, I was. Okay. Receptive. She will often lay on the ground and allow him to mate with her. Llamas are induct oviars, meaning that mating causes an egg to be released due to it. The llamas are pregnant for 11.5 months. They give birth to a single one. They begin eating solid food at 2 weeks and fully wean by 6 to 10 months. Okay. Let's read some other facts here. They like group sizes of 2 to 30, up to 30 males, up to 30 females. Bachelors, don't really care about that. Polyamorous, is polyamorous the one where they don't have one? Oh, this is polygamous. Hold on. The state a practice of having more than one. Okay. Test, 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 test. La, 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 la. I think if you're talking about the stuff that's skipping frames where the stuff is lagging, like you see me lagging my cup around, that's actually on my end. Because you said, oh, must have been on my end, a connection issue. I mean, the stream has not stopped. The stream has not stopped at all, but sometimes if you see this, like the cups here and then like the next second the cups here, without the frames in between, that's actually on my end. But if it freezes, that's actually on your end this time, but we're trying to figure that out. Okay, males and females, both same height, 5'6", 5'6". Life expectancy, 20 years, 20 years. Weight, 365 or 363, 363. How long can they live for? 20 years, I already read that. Our research status. Let's read some fun facts, everybody. It is fun facts time. Let's get some... Oh, I forgot I had the cricket sound effect on. Hopefully that wasn't just lagging, but there's a correct sound effect. There you go. I got no lag. It froze. It shouldn't be freezing. Fun fact number 1. Unlike grazing animals, llamas can barely stick their tongues out of their mouths because of how it's attached. Who knew? Fun fact number 2. Llamas can carry up to 30% of their body weight for long distances, making them excellent pack animals. Fun fact number 3. During birth, all female llamas in a herd gather around the expectant mother to protect her and her newborn from predators and males. Fun fact number 4. One of the ways llamas communicate is by humming. And fun fact number 5. The Vorchuna and the Guardo are cousins of the llama that have never been domesticated. Rest in peace. And that is all we have on the llamas here for today. Perfect. All right, that looks good. We are not done, though, for today. What we are going to continue to do is I'm going to turn on all of these beautiful things, and we're going to start doing some detailing. I also want to do some detailing in the back over here for these guys as well. But I want to start in the llamas because that's what we worked on today. I'll work on the other places a little later on. So we got all these trees. We got more than enough trees. So let's go with this. It's actually, I mean, I've been to the zoo. The last time I was to the zoo was May 28th. That actually was a long time ago, almost 2 months ago now. But I was at the zoo, and there's actually quite a lot of trees. And trees give a lot of shade, a lot of shade for the zoo. If you guys were curious on which one I was actually at Brookfield Zoo, not the Lincoln one downtown. If you're curious, if you're ever out here in America. It froze, so it's on my end. What's the plan for the zoo as I have forgot? Well, the plan for the zoo is the plan is, Meep, for all of this is I'm going off of your plan. Fredcraft, Planet Zoo, Planet Coaster. Now that you voted on the Patreon things I'm sorry, y'all. Well, you know, back in the day during the French Revolution and how successful. I mean, that was probably not the best example. Um, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna put the games onto the Patreon page, and I'm gonna update it maybe every 2 or 3 weeks. Ask you guys what you want to see. You guys vote on what you want to see, and I play pretty much whatever the Patreons pick. Now, if there's like the huge imbalance of like, let's just say every week it's Planet Zoo, or like every week it's Planet Coaster, I will of course switch back and forth and go through that same pattern that I had. But for right now, I'm just going off of whatever Patreons pick for the polls. I mean, you guys are doing the most contribution. That's what I'm just going to start going off of. But yeah, the game for Planet Zoo, Planet Coaster, I actually have no plans of ending it at any time. I just plan on, you know, keep playing until I'm like bored. I mean, this zoo, I have winter area, South America area, which is supposed to be like here. And then on this side, it's supposed to be like Australia or something. I don't have all the game packs. I don't have all the DLCs, but one day eventually I will. So I'm not trying to do Africa again. We already did Africa in our last zoo. I'm not trying to do India. India only has 3 animals, and one of them is literally what's it called? It was in that box, like it was an insect or something. So that was a waste of my time. I mean, it was the coolest area. Because I had to really force it to work. But, I mean, I'm definitely not planning on doing that again. Llama habit looks like a raindrop. Oh. It actually does. I was not going for that, but it does. All the power. No, you definitely do have all the power. The Patreons do, at least. Alright, before we go too far, I do want to do that connecting thing, though. Between, so people can kind of, like, go in and out. And I think this should be... I mean, this could give it, like, a big traffic jam, but... I don't think a lot of people are going to go see llamas. This also gives it, like, some good flow. It gives it good flow, so you can kind of, like, come down and go out, or whatever. I want some, like, bushes and some other stuff here. Now, I'm trying to think at the zoo. Do they have, like... I'm trying to think, like, do they have fences everywhere so people just don't fall off the track? They do have, like, shitty wooden fences that are even worse than this kind of fence. Chicago's rich. They have 2 zoos. Well, the one is in Brookfield Zoo. The Brookfield Zoo one. It's a little west of... Gotta love the lag. A little west of Chicago. But, I mean, I would count it as the zoo. That one's more of a... It's not a private... I don't think it's a private zoo. Maybe it is a private zoo. I don't know, but it's huge. I've never been to Lincoln Zoo. I do want to go there, too. I have some photos and stuff like that I can show you guys on, I can show you guys. I just haven't shown them because some of my friends are in it, so I don't, like, you know. When I go to hang out with my friends, I'm hanging out with my friends. I'm not out there, like, I'm not trying to go out there, like, make content, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just trying to chill with them. And plus, that kind of makes them feel a little bit weird, you know? Am I just hanging out with them, or am I just going with them just to make videos, you know? Kind of, I would be weird as hell. One Up Games! How are you doing? Address the World Park, Claude. Moshe wants you to finish the World Country Park. I want the park deleted permanently. Honestly, Meep. Here's my comment. Nah, the World Park is getting deleted. The World Park is getting deleted. I I'm going to save some of the stuff, like the thing that I built for Simon. I'm going to go into the workshop. Let me write this down. Save Tower World Park. We can go do that now, honestly. Do you want to go do it now? Want me to go save it now? You want me to delete it right now? You want me to delete it right now? I'll delete it right now. Wool, I swear to God, I'll delete it right now if you guys want me to see it, delete it right now. But I do want to say the one thing that I made for Simon, that thing. Perfect comment, Claude. How is everyone's day going, by the way? If you don't want to comment, don't worry. But I hope everyone's having a wonderful day. Alright, well, while we're waiting for you guys to comment on that or not comment on that, I'm going to add some hydrangea bushes in between here to give us a little bit of cooler. Gives a little bit of cooler. It just looks 10 times better from like that one angle than this one. Don't hire me to place bushes in the park. Well, don't hire me. I don't know what the hell I'm doing ever. And I kind of like just going with the flow. And maybe it looks good. I don't know. But I don't know if this is very realistic. This is like, it's so hard to fill in this area. I want these all to be South America stuff. So maybe we can add rocks and other kind of things in here. Da, da, da. Oh, you know what we could do? We can add in, what's it called? Like a eating area. Liam, what are those called? Picnic benches. One Up Games says, Man's built his own PC just to play Among Us in 400 FPS on a 60 hertz monitor. The real question for you is, when are you going to play GTA with me, bro? Or are you done with GTA? I honestly cannot remember. Well, I cannot remember if you said you were done with GTA or if you're with GTA still. Because I remember you saying you were commenting on that. I just have not... I mean, I haven't seen your channel in a long time. I'm just not going to bullshit you. I have not seen your channel in a minute. I remember giving you, like, solid advice to A, keep doing GTA and not do what people were telling you to do, or do whatever you wanted to do. I can't even remember. I remember giving him advice on it. I remember saying something. I remember having like this conversation with him. Perfect comment, Claude. Oh no, Rip World Park. Man's built his own PC just to play Among Us in 4. Delete it. Delete the motion. I've got GTA PC downloaded. I just don't upload anymore. Okay, that's what it was. I remember you saying something. Oh yeah, because it was getting too stressful because like each day we get like these glitches and stuff. Because I remember watching them. All right, this actually makes this look a little bit better. I hate paths in Planet Coaster. As does everybody. As does everybody, guy. God, this game and Planet Coaster Planet Zoo. All right, but we are going to jump over to the Planet Coaster. We're going to give ourselves a little bit of a break. We've been playing for nearly 2 straight hours. Once we get to 2 hours on here, I'm lagging. I'm going to fix that after the stream's over. At least drop it to 720p, which is still HD. It's going to be a lower quality, but at least it probably won't lag as much. I apologize for that. My internet has been trashed these past couple of days, though. I don't understand why. But we're going to, once it's 2 hours on the stream, we're going to jump over to Planet Coaster, and we're going to go yeet that park. So make sure you're there. Meep, you best make sure you're there, because if you ain't there, man. I don't even... That's what I would be making. That's what I'd be saying. But how is everyone doing, though, for reals? Like, how are you doing one-ups, like, just outside of YouTube? Because I saw you just posted a YouTube comment there, and I'm going to read it out loud. But how are you doing outside of that, as well as everybody else? Liam, by the way, where are you trucking today, bro? Someone should tell Planet Coaster. I think they do tell Planet Coaster. I just don't think they give a bloop. I want to start Minecraft on YouTube, still playing Bedrock Edition at the moment because I got a cool world, but when I next need to start a new one, I'll probably move over to Java. This is the longest 15 minutes of my life. It's only 1 minute has only went by since I said that comment. I thought it was already 15 minutes, honestly, when I looked at that thing. Yeah, no worries. If you don't feel like, I mean, it's tough. It's tough doing YouTube and Twitch. I don't do, by the way, for the record for everyone, I mean, Meepin for 1UP Games. I don't do Twitch anymore. We did a year and a half of it. It was fun. It was nice. I actually got the final paycheck. Somebody's cancel your Twitch subscription. Somebody didn't cancel it, and I had like $95 on there. I needed $5 to get paid out. Somebody's subscription didn't get paid out, or something like close like that, and now I paid over. Now it's gonna take me years, if not decades, to get anything paid out to me on Twitch because I'm not streaming over there again. But what's it called? Yeah, it was not worth it. The whole point of this channel is for it to be fun, and I felt I was just a little bit too money hungry on there, honestly, low key. Not gonna lie to y'all. And plus, I had a good thing going on YouTube. Don't even know why I left. So what we do now is we have a Patreon. We already had a PayPal for a while. But yeah, the Patreon one is actually, I wish I had the Patreon page set up even before I started this YouTube channel years ago. I deleted a bunch of the roles that originally existed because I had like hundreds of dollars a month, like some ridiculous, crazy stuff. You know what I need to do today is I need to make a Patreon page for my history channel. Now, Liam, Meep, anybody that's subscribed on the Patreon at all in the first place, don't subscribe to both of them. Don't subscribe to both of them. But I'm going to need to make one for that channel. That's just to justify. All right. This is looking. Liam didn't cancel. Liam Harrison. But what I'm saying though, at least on Twitch, like it was like a perfect time to like end that thing because you only get paid out every $100 you make. Obviously, you know Twitch is taking you off, so every $100 you make, your subs have paid $200. It's very ridiculous. I hate that system. Now Patreon, I don't know how much Patreon takes out. Patreon, well, what I do know is Patreon takes out $1.10 of a $10 donation. Because there's service charges and there's something else, but it's not as much as Twitch. Twitch is ridiculous at 50% nearly everything. That's absolutely ridiculous. And that's why I was like, that's another reason. I was like, yeah, I would rather you guys not do anything and just watch. Oh, speaking of, we're probably going to have monetization issues here on YouTube in the future. Already have gone through that. I still think I know what the issue is. I'm just gonna re-ask my friend. I don't know why I was being such a like. I did ask him. He said he did remove it, and I actually believe him. Because I made this YouTube channel on a different Google account, but it still says it's linked to that one, and it only shows two of the things. I'm in good standings with that friend still. I'm sure he will go through and double take a look at it if there's that issue. But what we need to do before that is get 4,000 watch hours. You guys remember that? That was definitely huge. Castors, how are you doing? Thank you so much for coming out to the stream. I spent the first 5 months of this year off work, lol. Ill off work. Oh, I hope you're feeling better. I hope you're feeling better. Yep, I was trucking. I got up at 3:30 a.m. Liam didn't cancel. I disagree. Have you gotten a Minecraft server for subs? As Liam subscribes to both of them, lol. Yeah, I'm going to figure that out. I got a lot of working stuff to do to just get it all together. But, yeah, the Patreon things are pretty cool because then it'll be like you guys get a little bit more of a choice and a little bit more of a say. I'm not saying that you couldn't do that with Discord and stuff like that. I love Discord. But personally, Discord is a little bit too much for me. I'm a little bit too of an old and a man. It's kind of hard for me to go out there. You could actually have community chats and stuff through Patreon itself. Maybe I'm just overwhelmed by the amount of tabs that I have in my own Discord. And I try to keep my own Discord pretty light. That's why I was deleting tabs before. I was telling everyone, like, this is the end of this. This is the end of this. Because there's a lot of shit on there. There's a lot. And there's not that many of us on there. And I'm not on Discord that much either. I'm just not. Unfortunately, I used to be, but I'm just not anymore. I think Patreon is like that official way you can just like give people... You can be interactive to a sense. Oh, I didn't even let everyone know. Okay, well, for people that just tuned out to the stream or just came on in, we promised Meep that we were going to go to our Planet Coaster world and delete one of our old parks. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a short little break on this. Now, I normally wouldn't usually switch games in the middle of it unless I was committing to a series. Planet Coaster. There's actually a Planet Coaster and a Planet Zoo update while we're in the middle of streaming. Of course, why wouldn't there be? All right, let's jump into Planet Coaster and let's go mess around with our history park and say goodbye. Tell it unfortunately goodbye. We're also drinking our Shasta. We got, our GPU crash has been detected previously on Planet Coaster. My game has only crashed 4 times on Planet Coaster, or 5. Not many times. I actually do remember them. And that's the game that I played the most at 532 hours. Read your comments, One Up Games. I didn't forget. Do I have your current bit rate is 1931. Is lower than recommended bit rates. We recommend you stream at 4,500. Holy shoot. Okay, where was I at? So, I do not have a Minecraft server that's just for anybody to play on. We used to have the Minecraft with Subs series a long time ago, which was on Bedrock, which was just hosted off of my own computer. I don't think it was actually serviced anywhere. That was pretty okay. Then I had my own private server that we did that was for free, that was very whack. And then I had my paid server that I had with Zach Daily Games. That was really cool. Then it was a free server with Zach Daily Games, then it was paid again, then this, then that. And then I just stopped with all of that stuff because I just haven't had an opportunity to play Minecraft with subs or do anything like that again. And now we just don't have anything like that. All right, well, we're here in Planet Coaster, and we are saying goodbye to the History Park. We may come back and retouch upon this at some future date. But what we're going to do right now is we're archiving all of the beautiful things that we have done. The Alamo, I mean, this wasn't actually low-key bad at all. This low-key wasn't bad at all. Why are we trying to delete this? You know what? We're deleting it for me, but this wasn't bad at all. But what I want to do is I want to archive all of our stuff. So let's grab this. Let's grab the Slovak Tower. Let's turn off the carousel because we actually don't need the carousel. And we actually don't need the restaurant inside either, or any of the bathrooms or anything like that. I think that is good. You know what? Screw it. Let's grab all of that. We do not need the carousel. Nor do we need these facilities here. All right, perfect. Simon, what is this building called again? It is called Yeet. It's called... We'll save this as a blueprint. It actually looks kind of weird at nighttime. Slovakia Tower Television Tower. It is called Kicksman Television Tower. Hey, he said it at the same time. Okay, perfect. Let's put this in here. Kicksman Television Tower. Put this here. And we'll take this off, and we're going to go to... I'm going to call this a large building. And we're going to create this blueprint. Bloop. Perfect. All right, perfect. And then we have this beautiful thing. We're going to grab all of this. Cripsa! Thank you so much for coming out to the stream. We are just archiving this stuff before we delete this park. Okay, well, we don't need the hot dog stuff. Whoa, what happened? Alright, screw it. This is not my... This is somebody else's problem to figure it out. Alright, and then we're going to go like this. And we're going to make a blueprint. I'm going to ask you again, what is this thing called? At least one kidney bag and a tea bag. How much is servers? So much Brady and Cripsa for coming out. We're gonna go back to Planet Coaster in our Planet Zoo in a minute. We're just archiving these things before we say rest in peace to this park. Because Zach turned off his server and he said it was expensive. Well, Zach might have actually been paying $20 or even $30 a month. He had actually a lot of people playing on his server. We're going to call this Slovakia Hotel. We're just going to call it Slovakia Hotel for now. We'll come back and give it an official later. Create blueprint. And then I'm going to save this, the Alamo, and then I think we're going to be done. New blueprint. Alamo. Oh, thank you, Simon, for putting that in there. I will go back and I will rename that later. All right, perfect, because we got to get back to Planet Zoo. All right, I think we're done. I think we're officially done. Can we all say rest in peace to the beautiful, unfortunate, History Park. This park will never come back out. This is the end of this. Train station. Train station. Creep blueprint. Perfect. All right, let's get some music in here. I would play the beautiful Country Roads, but you can't really do that in this game. Let's type in... you know what? This is why we have the sound effects. This is taking too long. This is why we have sound effects. All right, Fredlings. Say goodbye to the History Park. I don't even think Mr. Meep is here himself, and he was the one that wanted this to be gone. It has been a pleasure. Yeet. It has been a pleasure, and then we're going to go inside of here. I think we actually have to exit to main menu, and then we can mess around with that. Options, no. Play. My parks. All right, here we go. History Park. Goodbye. Bloop. History Park. Goodbye. Bloop. Fred's Movie Studio Park. Bye. Bloop. Freak anybody out. This one I think is just a copy of My World. There's nothing actually saved on this. This is 4/16/2020. Let's get rid of that as well. All right, perfect. Okay, now let's get back to Planet Zoo so we can keep building our llama habitats. By the way, Streamlabs got an update, and I don't know how to open my folders. So... I can't actually make those words on the screen smaller and or nor move them. So, yeah.
Oh, man.
Thank you for the all man meep. Appreciate you, bro. Hey, it's good gaming! All right, let me reread your guys' comments while we are sitting here waiting for this game to load. Zach says too much. Thank you, Simon, for the names for both. All of the versions of the Doobie are really thick. I built one in Minecraft because it's more accurate. Gamer that he built on the Yeet Realm. Yeah, the Yeet Realm was pretty fun. I don't know how they're running the Yeet Realm at all. The History Park, what an overhyped thing you were. Rest in peace, World Park. Bruh. You have to do like redeem, bruh. If you want to use the sound effects, it's like redeem, bruh. Way back in the mine, got pickaxe. Why the frick is this not? It's so annoying. Like, why can I not? Like, why did they? Oh, okay. Here we go. Finally. All right, let's take this chat box and let's make this a little bit smaller. Thank you. You're giving me a heart attack. And why do I have the chat box over here? Shouldn't I have the chat box like underneath me? Or above me or something? By the way, what the chat box on YouTube, why the hell did they... No, you know what the reason why is? I don't like it on the left-hand side because Zach's face is on the left-hand side, and when YouTube used to be transparent, when YouTube used to have transparent text on top of your video and your live stream, you would be able to see it and type and still watch full screen, but now it's like the side shit. I mean, the side thing. So you can't see it anymore. And I didn't like that because Zach's face would get covered up with the text. But now that that doesn't exist anymore, we can still have our text pop up. And I kind of like this so then people can watch full screen and still see the text. So that's why I have the chat box. At least it's a little smaller, but it's on the right side of the screen. It's not covering my face. I can also put it above my face, but I don't know. And the reason why my camera is over here and not anywhere else is because of Zach Daily Games. Zach Daily Games influences me because he knows what the hell he's doing. To see how many coins you have, you just type in exclamation point coins. To use a sound effect, it's exclamation point redeem space. The sound effect is you want to play. Now there is a cooldown on all the sound effects. Bruh, Spring Yeet is 5 minutes. A 10-minute cooldown is All Man, Back, Flatline.
Yeah.
Hey, Meep dropping in a $3.60 donation into the chat. Thank you so much, Meep. Thank you. Let's give some love to Meep. And I think we have it. I think we have a sound effect. We don't have a love sound effect, but we have this. Let's go, Meep. And then we got that. Cha-ching. Cha-cha-cha-cha-ching. All right, perfect. I still have... I still have this cough, though. All right, this is our llama habitat. Let's continue building. I want to continue and work on our tortoise area and cover this up a little bit nicer. So let's go to our environment, tropical and Africa, and use some of those bushes and stuff here to give this a little bit of detail to make this look a little bit nicer than what we currently have. So we usually use some of these big elephant ear trees. I don't know what else you would call them. But I do want to just kind of like fill the space in so this doesn't look so open. Is this called a sausage tree? I call that a sush tree. Very sussy. But thank you so much, Meep, though, for the $3.60. That will be going right back into the mukbang. Put the chat in the middle of the screen. Stop! Then no one will copyright your stuff. Brady, thank you so much for 85. That'd be 96 or 86 hours. Meep at 101 hours. Liam at 102 hours. Claude has COVID-19, not clickbait, the cough, free gift card, gone wrong 2022. Thank goodness it's not. That would be terrible. It felt like COVID-19 low-key, but it was not COVID-19. Or how much I would assume COVID-19 would have felt like. This says it's a custard apple tree, but these look like hedges. I need like a big bush like this. Thank you. I'm looking for something like a large. Do a little bit of rotating, huh? I have like nearly half the DLCs for this game, Brady. Liam, Simon. They played like they played the same song. They only played the same. It's the same song. They do not change out. This is a huge tree. This actually does not look bad. If I just shove that in the ground. Is this realistic with these other trees that are growing? I don't think so. I think these trees would have never grown. They would get like no CO2 or whatever it's called. God, if y'all really wanted to make my life an absolute living hell, y'all could have most definitely done that. This is not CO2, but the synthesis, photosynthesis. Y'all could have literally... By the way, I give everyone permission to make memes about me. Walla. If y'all want to make memes about me, put it anywhere and everywhere, you go ahead. They've already made it on the Yeet realm. I think they already made me into a emote. Y'all want to make me into a meme? Go ahead. I'm now being reminded that I haven't touched my Planet Coaster in a year. Claude, by the way, did you get killing floor 2 on... This is how I expect Simon. This is how I expect Simon when he's typed something like this. By the way, Claude, did you get killing floor 2 on Epic like 10 days ago? So don't even try to do it now. By the way, Claude, did you get the Epic? No, I did not get it on Epic Games. Now I'm being reminded I haven't touched my Planet Coaster in a year. I haven't played Planet Coaster for 2 hours. I played Planet Coaster for 2 hours and I didn't enjoy it. Luckily, I pirated it like a red blood Slovak. What's a green-blooded Slovakian? Oh, World War I game? Will be free on Epic on Thursday. Apolium. Claude made a tree a bush. Oh boy, I sure bet hearing the same song over and over on a game you played for years doesn't get annoying at all. That's how I feel right now, Brady. That's how I feel, Brady. Absolutely having a wonderful time. It's like typical gaming. I actually have no beef with typical gamer. Hey guys, you know, we're just having a fun time out here playing some Fortnite. We're just having some Fortnite time, and right now it's the same song over and over. Aha! We're not going insane, Brady. Nah. Nah. We're not going insane, Brady. The music finally stopped, guys. Yeah, let's go. It's not like Claude owns the 3 or 4 DLCs and none of the DLC songs come on. It's not like any of the DLC songs come on. It's not like the only time you hear the DLC songs is when Claude posts a YouTube video, which he has to edit 3 YouTube videos to catch us up to like the exact actual chronological timeline in Planet Coaster. Whatever game this is. Nah. Nah. I kind of like feel like I'm Peter Griffin when I'm doing that. Alright, this is looking pretty decent. Pretty decent. We'll just add a couple rocks here. Yeet, yeet to this wheat. Plug that in there. Just plug that in there. Gonna do a little bit of rotating. Bring this up. Bring this to the side. Here we go. I really feel like a little pond would be like legit in this, but I don't know, y'all. Like, if I just add one rock, too, I mean, it wouldn't be that hard. Well, good news for Claude. Well, good news for Claude. Killing Floor 2 is on sale for like less than $7 on Epic. But if you do get it, it will be the second game we play together without me knowing anything about it. They should speak a real language in Planet Zoo. I know all I know about is a 6-player co-op about killing zombies. Well, isn't the euro cheaper than the US dollar? This actually doesn't look actually bad at all. I feel like I want to go lazy and add in the pre-made fences in the game. Low-key, I kind of want to do the pre-made fences. But I want to bring this out. This will be like the last section that has like a real fence. Like, I mean, a custom fence. So you're telling us American money is worth 2 cents more than euro? Goodness me. Goodness me, y'all. You heard her here first, folks. From the expert coin financial analyst Simon himself. Yeah. The reason why the people don't speak English in this game is because they wanted to make their own damn language. And plus, if you don't know what the hell they're saying, then then you don't have to. Oops. Why is this? Where the hell is my railing, y'all? Where are my railings, y'all? Tunneling, pathing support, curved slopes, curb on ground path, curb on ground queue, railing on ground queue, railing on elevated, railing on ground path. There we, goodness me, Liam. I almost threw my computer out the window because of this. Oh, you've got to be obstructing me, bruh. Oh my god, this is the nastiest thing. It's green iron. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, this side we can't put this down because I already have this nice wooden thing, so I guess the wood will have to go to this point. Oh my god. Obstructed? Alright, get the hell off my pathway so I can fix this. All right, perfect. So now we have a fence here so people can't, like, cut across. Now we only need $1 to beat the pound. Don't worry, Americans have plenty of pounds. But the pound is related differently, though, because the pound is actually stronger than the dollar because more countries trade for the dollar. I have plenty of pounds, Simon. It's a American are fat joke, Liam. Yes, I know. I am, Simon. Damn, that shit was too funny and too sad at the same time. Liam. Liam. Okay, I have a story for y'all. I have to tell y'all, if you guys weren't here earlier, you missed it. If you did it. Well, I mean, you guys all missed it, technically, because I never told anybody. But, oh, where is my wood? I thought I brought the... Oh, my Liam. Where the... What is this? Where's my wooden fence here? I spent so much time working on this wooden fence. Where's my wooden fence? Oh my god. Alright, put the fence back. That was close, y'all. Ooh, that was low-key kind of scary. Good thing I noticed that. Jeez. Alright, now let me tell you all the story. So, I worked at Nike Tournament of Champions at the McCormick Place downtown in Chicago. It's a huge event, blah, blah, blah. I got to see ESPN, got to work with ESPN, indirectly worked with ESPN, and stuff like that. I'm sorry I'm lagging, you know, it'd be like that sometimes. But there was a guy that I worked with. He's from Romania, and he was telling me all about Romania. He was doing the same thing, you know, Simon does, you know, trying to throw some shade and stuff like that. But he was saying that we legit fat. He could not get fat off of McDonald's. That's what he was telling me. He couldn't get fat off McDonald's. He ate McDonald's every single day for a month, but didn't get fat. He thought I was fat at 180. 180 pounds. And he was like just smaller than me, and he was like 135 American pounds. He broke out a calculator and everything. I did look it up, though, today. 172 for a 5'10" and a half man is what I should be. By the way, buy your merch. Buy your merch, y'all. Buy the merch. Do what we can every once in a while, you know. Buy the merch, you know. Oh, I'm so tired. Samoan wave, boys. Samoan wave. But, yeah. Fat. He didn't say I was fat, but he was saying I was big. All right, perfect. Americans are feet? Is there a stereotype that Slovakians can't spell it? God damn! Boo! Boo! I'm just too lazy, but it makes the joke 10 times funnier. No, Simon. Yes. God is this. Okay, I don't know you have another shirt. I didn't know you had another shirt.
Bruh.
No, Simon. I didn't know you had another shirt. 180? Fat? I must be obese. God, my internet is like trashing, bros. Well, There's actually a lot of people watching right now. 180 isn't that bad. Oh, thank the Lord. All right. Well, oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, my God. Sorry, Jesse. I don't mean to swear in stream. I didn't mean to swear in front of you. All right. Well, there's a lot of people watching, so let's start working on some little details, because I actually finished the main habitat, the llama habitat. So let's start working on some other cool little things. One of the things I want to do is I want to actually add some picnic benches, which we can add a little food area like right over here would be probably more than adequate. So let's move some of these trees around. Let's go with, I think there's a path that's called like, there's like a path that's like called like dirt. Tree bark. Tree bark actually looks pretty real. And it actually looks really nice. Log rounds looks if you laid a log like this and you try to make me walk on it, I would die. I would physically, honestly die, Brady. I would not be able to survive. Oh, look at this, Brady. Justy. They got, like, legit natural paths. Like, you can make a legit natural path, but I ain't got that kind of time. Kind of want to use something that's already pre-made that kind of looks like real. Okay, we're going to go with this one. We're going to go like this and grab our grid tool. And we'll build this out a little bit. Connect. Okay, this looks good. Let's grab one of our rocks. Let's take this rock, shove it this way, this way. If you guys didn't see, Jesty Realm just streamed again the other day. Really good stream. Did a lot. I was like listening to the background, and I came back. He was doing advancement after advancement. I was like, oh my God. How many advancements are you doing, Jesty? How many advancements are in Minecraft? What they needed to let you do in Minecraft is make those advancement screens bigger. Because if they were larger, I would most likely do them. But Jesty showed me how to do a lot of them really easy on that stream. So I'm going to most definitely probably finesse and, you know, do a couple advancements myself. Okay, but I do want a little park bench so that people can come down here and eat a picnic thing. That's like a classic thing. And most of these places at the zoos, really basic, y'all. Like a real basic bench. Like something like this. And why can't I put this any closer? I think we need garbage cans. We need donos bins as well, too. You know, add a couple in there. I don't even think when I went to the zoo, they even had umbrellas, TBH. But, you know, our zoo's a little bit more fancy than the zoo that I went in real life, so. I mean, we actually have a budget. Australian canopy is GG here. We ain't that rich, though. Classic canopy. No, I don't think you would see any of this, like, stuff out here. I'll add some in, okay? I'll add a few in. The yeet jump scare. That is the stereotype Slovakians aren't real. Go touch some grass. I love how the first McDonald's built in northeastern Slovakia is hard as hell to get to. Brady, you can't. Can you help me with something on the yeet realm? It's on a complete outside of the city, so you have to take a bus near it and then walk 15 minutes. What the hell? Across a freeway? What the hell? Simon, do the American to drive to it. I don't have driver's license. I don't have a car either. Let's stop beating up Simon, please. He's my favorite Slovakian. Claude, have you lit? since you live in Chicago, Claude, since you live in Chicago, have you ever been to Lincoln Park Zoo? And if you have, is it a good zoo? I've only been to Brookfield Zoo. I've only been to Brookfield Zoo, which is a little west of it. I don't know if we talked about it. I've never been to Lincoln Zoo. I would love to go to Lincoln Zoo. My internet's also lagging. I would love that to stop, but you know, beggars can't be choosers. But yeah, I would one day like to go. From what I've seen, from what I've heard, it's not the nicest zoo, and the only reason why the people aren't saying it's nice is because it's an old zoo. That's the only reason why I think people are saying it's not nice. We're gonna have a custom fence going through here, and I know y'all aren't trying to watch me build a custom fence, at least right now. I've been streaming for 2.5 hours right now, y'all. We kind of getting, our brain capacity is kind of dropping. Get the driver's license, then get the card. I'm always afraid to use outdoor benches like that due to the potential of splinters and hidden wasp nest. LOL. Well, Jesty, I have a perfect solution for you. I have a beautiful restaurant right next door, so you can sit inside of this nice Aztec little restaurant in here. You have yourself an absolute exclusive look at jaguars while you eat, if you're nice, you know, lucky enough. You can also sit here and watch people get in line. And then you can watch people eat outside and watch them get splinters. You can also watch llamas from here. Or, when the place is or Jesty Realm, you can sit inside of our beautiful penguin habitat, and you can sit outside and eat and watch the penguins do their thing. And you can be like this guy, eat some fries out of a cone. Or watch those people teleport into midair. Or watch, this guy has, what does he have on his thing? Hold on, pause. He has an orangutan on his cupcake? Is that literally like a thing? Or you could do another thing, because I also commented about this a long time ago. You could sit at this restaurant, and you can sit outside when the park closes officially. You can sit outside and eat, because there's a lot of people that go to the zoos don't want to eat, and then when the zoo's over, you go get food after. So when the zoo officially closes, you can come out here and eat this restaurant. This will be open a little bit later. Maybe the zoo, maybe this restaurant here can be open. Maybe this restaurant could be open way longer. Maybe it could be open until like late. Jesse says, LOL, I will be inside the restaurant. I prefer AC as well, too. I've been looking for cars, potential, want to get settled for Slovakia. Cheap one, not only U.S., but they're too small for Americans to easy repair. I saw, it doesn't look that bad. They are owned by Volkswagen. Is peak in Czechoslovakian technology. The cheapest ones on the site are like 14K. Wasp are, just take Wasp spray with you. Used ones go for 3,000 to 5,000 or cheaper. And a used American car, I found a euro for 10 euros or 100 euros. Tell me that's sus. Ice cream out of fries out of a cone. Is this some kind of new French fry ice cream? Liam, what do you think about this one? Only 100 euros. I passed a car that was in a ditch. I feel bad for not stopping or calling the police. I have to think that they or someone called, though. Hopefully someone called. Plus, if you're truck driving, it's kind of hard for you to just like stop all the time. I understand. All right. Let's continue working on our things. I'm a huge fan of ponds. Low key, y'all. I'm a real big fan of ponds, and I feel like this would be an ideal spot for a pond. I think when in doubt, eat a pond in. So what we'll do is we'll take this here. We'll dig it out. Digging on holes, yeah. Digging on holes, yeah. Like Shia LaBeouf did in that one movie. So we take these. We'll push this down. Grab our beautiful smooth tool. Oh my bling blongin'. What is going on, Planet Coaster? Let me smooth this out without breaking my game. This is not a smooth tool. It's why. Smooth tool. Smooth tool. And then we are going to grab ourselves some calm water. I want some calm water, y'all. I just want water that's pretty calm. Okay. And we'll drop that bad boy on the ground. And fill it in. That looks like it's going to overfill so bad. I feel like Brady's going to, like, tell me there's a bunch of city codes that I just broke. That's not filled enough. Okay, I'm sorry, Brady. We're breaking the city codes. I don't care. That's like a lot of water, though. That's a lot of water, though. I actually don't know what I'm going to do with this, y'all. But what we can do is, I mean, I could add lily pads and all that sort of stuff. That's a big fan of that. Lily pads and, like, all this stuff here. Whatever they're using. Whatever I use here. You got lily pads. You got blue lotus pads. Yeah, you got all these. We just got to find them. Yeah, look at this. We got Amazon lily pads. Look at this. We got all this stuff. So we'll be able to fill this space in. I'm pretty sure it's illegal not to help when you don't see a car. Although I don't know the U.S. law. No, it's not illegal. Holes was a great movie, in my opinion. Just the realm, in my opinion, I would agree. I would also concur. Holes was a wonderful movie. Would I watch it again? Most definitely. So what I do, and what Jesse does, what Zach Daily Games... Zach is really good at Minecraft, by the way. No one told me. Zach is phenomenal at Minecraft now. Or everyone's been telling me. But Zach is like... Zach is... I'm jelly now. I'm officially jelly. Tell him I said that. Now, I don't know if this is, like, realistic at all. I don't care. This is how it's going in. I never seen Holes. Stop! We stop stream right now. We're watching Holes with Brady. Holes is a phenomenal movie. It's actually pretty deep. It's kind of sad, too. Yeah, you should both definitely watch Holes. I'll cut the Holes comment in just 1 second. Plus episode already people place where eventually you've seen it. Liam, how did it take you that long to get your trucking license? Holes made me cry. Time it was 1 week. It was 1 week. Do I run this city? This zoo is in something or something? Do I run the city? Do I run the city this zoo is in or something? No, you just run all the cities that I think. I already had a commercial driver's license, though. Holy shit. In Europe, it takes 6 months. I drove a bus, so it was going to be a different class. How much did you pay? Since you're a film major, did you appreciate my Nosferatu reference? Name for my panda, LOL. Jesse Realm, I'm not going to lie to you. I don't remember you saying that. Not saying that you didn't say it. Not saying I didn't say that. I didn't. Stop. I just don't remember you saying it. I have to go back. I have to watch it. Don't spoil it to me. Don't spoil it. Don't spoil it. I have to go back and watch it. Thank God he told me, because if he didn't tell me, I would have been lost. Oh, they got cherry blossom trees in the game. Oh, I already placed the cherry blossom trees in the game. Got a little scared there. Cherry blossom trees are my favorite 3 of all time. All right. What I'm trying to do, though, is I'm trying to, like, fill this up with, like, you know what would be good on the sides? Like, vines. Like, some tall stuff. I'm looking for like lily pads. Here we go. Common water lily pads. See, I don't want all this blue in here. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna go like this, and we're gonna add a couple of these in here. Oh, plus it's a little greener. No, they're underwater. They're drowning. They're drowning. Yeah, make sure you go watch Jesty Realm. Oh, Jesty Realm, I had a question for you, boss man. Question is do you plan on streaming more often, or is this just like a once in a lifetime special? And if you missed it, you missed it. So I know you said you were doing that for the 200th episode, and then you did another one. And then I was like, I think I heard him say there would be 3 of them. If not more. All right, I'm looking for like reeds. I'm looking for those. I'm looking for the Did I put them down over here? Yeah, here we go. We have common sea reeds, and then what are these called? These are the reed stands. Okay, so let's type in reed. Reeds. Okay, these are all the reeds that we have. I thought there was more. I really thought there was like one more. These are common reeds. These are cattails. Okay, this is what I'm looking for, but I thought there was like one colorful one. So what I'm doing is I'm just going to try to add... This is how we're supposed to start picking up some of this color. Changing it up a little bit. These would be mosquito infested, just that you would not want to come over there to this area. This park, this zoo, I would probably say take a solid pass. Because there's going to be a lot of mosquitoes. I know you don't like wasps, but I most definitely don't like mosquitoes. I'm going to aim for once a week if I can. The next one will probably be tomorrow. Ooh, Jesty Realm. All right, y'all. Make sure you go check out Jesty Realm's thing tomorrow if you can. The greatest thing, though, about YouTube is you can watch the streams back instantaneously. Because tomorrow I have my last freelance job for the minute up. So I won't be able to stream and or watch anything for literally the next couple days. Unfortunately. But when that's all done, I'll be able to catch up. Like, it's like all day, every day. It's going to be fun. It'll be a lot of money, too. Be a lot of money. But it is a lot of work real quickly. Grab some of these. Got to. Oh my goodness, what happened to my pathway here? Let's grab my brushy. Okay, what we need to do too is we need to fix the soil so it doesn't look as weird. Kind of add that in there, and then it looks a little bit too fresh. So we take the soil, grab it to 50%, and kind of bloop, 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 add some light soil in so it's a little blended easier. And do I fill this whole thing in with dirt? I don't even know. Okay, these Amazon things, I don't know what that's doing. Oh man, I got a lot of reading. I meant truck driving training. I specifically, sorry, server dad Liam. Simon, I just was paid for the license itself as I went to trucking company to learn and not a school that takes your money and it would take and you would have to get place for you had to get a place for a job. I see. Oh, no worries. But if you started from scratch, trucking school takes 5 months. Oh, I'm going to aim for once a week if I can. The next one will be tomorrow. I drove the Greyhound and drove buses on Disney before trucking. Jesty streams tomorrow. Noted. I like how realistic your decorating is. Oh, thank you, Jesty. Yeah, he's going to nuke his computer before he finishes this park. Go fund Claude's computer. Well, that's where all the stuff goes, anyways. All the donations. Well, I was telling you guys literally earlier where they're going now to my belly. They're going to my belly for the Patreons because we're doing a new series. Y'all want vlogs? I can give you all some vlogs. And Simon, you're gonna love that content. Mukbang content. Okay, so we're gonna try to. So you see how this wall is just like too plain? We're trying to break it up. Usually, you could break it up with lights, which I could use lights on the outside, but the lights I'm just gonna do the top ring if I did them. But there are vines. I thought there was better vines. Like, I was looking for something like this, yes, but I was looking for, like, not specifically this, but... That's, like, it has, like, that has, like, a branch on the bottom of it. Don't worry how it's glitching through the wall. We'll fix that later. No! What are you saying no for, Simon? Don't you want to see me eat food? Eat food with your money? No, I don't. I forgot how I made these vines look so cool in the other place. I could also just turn my head and just like look at it. But it's like a lot of work, okay? How did I do this inside? Well, inside it wasn't that large, so I mean it didn't look so bad. Oh, this is what I was thinking about. This is actually very beautiful on the inside. Holy shoot. Simon says, I want to refund my bits. Why not? Why? Why? This is a democracy. Last time I checked. Last time I checked. No! We make Claude a democracy. That's the next comment that comes through. I think the O key is stuck. I want the refund that at least owed me a kilobyte. Maybe we could see Simon go to McDonald's. The 1 hour bus ride ain't worth the chicken nuggets. Easier and cheaper to make some at Simon. Simon. You're banned. You're banned. You're banned. Oh, what are these trees? These trees look beautiful. This is nothing realistic at all. I think Jesse was pulling my leg. It looks nice, but the fact that some of these trees would not be next to each other. And do I care anymore? No. I don't care. When I'm done detailing this pond, though, Claude is going to yeet this wheat, y'all. Claude has to go, be productive with... It has to be more social with people in real life. Actually, we're pretty... Honestly, I think I'm pretty damn close to being done right now. I gotta add a fence in, but I mean, that is not a now thing. You know, that actually looks way better. I mean, it looks like a lot of water. You know, let me save. I'm done building. Right now, my creative juices have been sucked dry. Like the mukbang we're going to do with Simon's Bits. I'm teasing you, Simon. It's not gonna be that much. It's coming from the Patreon's account anyways. And it's coming from my own account too, because I'm hungry sometimes. I cannot spell Ted G Cam for my life. Ted G Cam. I actually don't know how to spell it. Jeez. Planet Coaster. Tej. It's okay. Here. All right, everyone. Let's spell. It's Tegid Cam. What? How do we get in first person? Did they patch it or something? Oh, we're not even in Planet Coaster anymore. Let's type in Planet Zoo.
Data person view option in Planet Zoo. Let's just go do this. Is closures on this. Name them Tegid Cam or Tegid Cam. I don't know how it's pronounced, but Tegidcam. Then click enter, and you are now in first person. Yes, this works. No, this is not a mod.
Tagicam gone, but not forgotten. What the fuck? They got rid of it? Who gets rid of it? Why would Planet Coaster get rid of this? Why would they 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 get rid of this? All right, well, we're wrapping the stream up. Janko, thank you so much for coming out. We're going to do a cheap way of going through the camera. By the way, KFC has been in Barcelona for almost literally... Hello. Slovakia fast food is awful, Liam. Hi, Janko. Are you melting yet? It is so hot here, 38 degrees today, and I'm good. Thanks. How are you, Liam? I'm good. Yeah, don't melt on me, Janko, please. All right, well, let's go over what we worked on today. Today, we actually came outside and we actually added a little bit of details in here. Made this look a lot nicer for our entrance to the park. There's a lot of water, so I might redo some of this. Maybe not make it as deep as it is, but it looks okay. There could definitely be more work can be done on this. But the thing that we spent the majority of our time on is actually this park area. You spent about 6 hours working on this park bench area that no one's sitting at. No one would ever probably say that at this in-game, but in real life, people would sit here. Speaking of no one sitting there, there's people walking over to it, Claude. But yeah, we have a little park bench over here so people can sit down. So they can sit there and eat, have a little bit of lunch, and those sort of things. But what we actually did work on today... Oh, and we did some detailing on the outside. When you look past it without noticing it, you know you did a good job. Because I noticed it as well. And then over here, we have our beautiful llama habitat. We have 4 llamas, 1 male, 3 females. Oh, look at this little tree on top of that. That's so cool. And inside here, we have 4 llamas. They kind of go around, eat, do their thing, you know, and they make sure that the food is eaten. Over here, we moved this staff room back. This actually is going to make it a lot easier for staff members to get around in our park. Because before, they would have to go this way, go all the way around, come back around. But now they can cut across here. And also, there is a staff room right here hidden in the back of that building. So staff members can get around way quicker. Janko said, soon I'll be a Patreon, Claude. Just haven't got around to it. No worries, Janko. There's no need to be a Patreon. If you have the extra cash and you want to, you can. If not, do not worry. Do not worry. Maybe make it 2 smaller ponds. Maybe make it 3 smaller ponds for this. 3, we went like this or this. I think 3 is too many. 2 might be able to be done. But it definitely needs to be pulled off these walls. This is too close here. I'll get the shirt after I make some more money. First, my truck was down for 25 days. So, Liam, I swear to God, if you buy one more thing, stop! I need a stop sound effect. Stop! Liam, you do not need Liam, you've contributed more money than anybody else I've ever seen in my entire life. Stop! You do not need to do anything. No one needs to contribute anything at any time. Okay. Well, that is all the time that... Yeah, I don't work yet, but I want to support it. You can support the channel by hitting the damn like button. You can support the channel by hitting the like button. You don't have to give me money. You don't have to give me money. You could just hit the like button. That works perfectly fine. The like button works perfectly fine. Please stop. Please. Well, before we do go, though, I'm going to do our little shameless promo ads at the end. Want to thank our Patreon supporters. Thank you so much for making these streams possible, as well as our past Twitch subscribers and bit donators, as well as our merchandise holders, too. Which, this is the old merchandise. I just noticed this. I have to write this down on a piece of paper to update it with the new merch. The new merch, all it is it's this. A real friendly, make your own luck. This is actually white, but how I have my lighting in here with this getting blown out in the background, I need to shut the blinds. This is actually white with a blue drop shadow. So that's how big it is. It's supposed to be small. It's supposed to, here it is on my chest. It's supposed to be small, but I can't push the like button enough. Well, thank you so much for coming out today. Liam for watching the entirety of the stream. Simon for watching a huge chunk of it. Janko for coming out to the end. Brady, Jesty, Meep, and anybody else that watched live or the beginning, One Up Games, and anybody else that watched, and I forgot your name. Thank you so much for coming out to the live stream. I will be working for the next, until Saturday, all day. I'll be working Saturday all day. All the way from Wednesday to Saturday, all day, every single day, like 7:30 a.m. except for tomorrow, 7:30 a.m. to 9:30 p.m. It's gonna be a long ass thing. It's gonna be a lot of money, but it's gonna be worth it. But yeah, it's gonna be a long. So you won't see me streaming until at least Sunday. We still gotta make up our other streams. And yeah, that's pretty much it. When is the green screen coming? There's just not enough room in this room for a green screen, unfortunately. But I did have green screen years ago, just not enough room. I've tried it. I could put it up right now, but this is not going to work. But thank you so much for watching. I will see you all Fredlings next time. And remember, a real Fredling makes their own luck. Bye!